In so many ways, Northern Ireland has made huge strides forward. But images like these of smashed and boarded up windows, of families chased from their homes, are a disturbing reminder of the kind of bigotry which crippled the community here for decades. These are just some of the Romanians sheltering in community buildings after weeks of seemingly racist abuse. This man suffered a cut to his side when 10 young men smashed up his home and put a gun to his head. This is the house he fled from a couple of days earlier. Matthew Mateer was one of a number of local residents who tried to protect the family as they came under attack.
Well, basically it's been horrendous this last few days, now this last week, what's been going on here. There's been a crowd of thugs claiming to be from Combat 18, kicking on the doors, breaking the windows of this house and terrorising.
You can see the damage here.
Absolutely.
Horrendous.
This is the family put this up themselves and they were back. These boards have gone up after, unfortunately, they've moved out.
Some in the community have criticised the police for being too slow to acknowledge the scale of the problem.
And the police need to act quicker when they receive calls of help in such situations, because the situation was really hostile to those families.
But the PSNI say their officers had done their utmost to help the families.
Obviously our preference would have been to stop these attacks happening. The reality is at times with a very small number of people who are doing these things spontaneously, we can't always do that.
Those Romanians have now been moved to a local leisure centre while arrangements are made to better protect them or even rehouse them. But some have had enough.
I want to go home, me too, because I have here 2 kids and I want my kids to be safe.
But events here in Belfast may be less of a return to the bad old days and more an indication of a wider problem, of a growing resentment of immigrants in communities across the UK. Politicians say there's no excuse.
We're absolutely outraged and disgusted at what has happened to these innocent people overnight. It is a matter of great concern for us that a small, unrepresentative group of racist criminals would attempt to effectively threaten and intimidate a very large group of people.
Racism cannot become the new sectarianism. We do not want racism to be the mark of how we live together in Northern Ireland.
We spoke to a number of people here unwilling to talk on camera, but who told us there are tensions here. Some of it recession-fuelled resentment of immigrants who are blamed for taking jobs. But many here believe whatever the underlying tensions may be, there's no reason for any kind of intimidation and violence. Mark White, Sky News in South Belfast.